Crispus Attucks holds a powerful place in American history as the first person killed in the struggle for independence, yet for far too long, his name has been left in the shadows of the Revolution. Born around 1723, Attucks was of African and Native American descent, with his father believed to be of African ancestry and his mother a native woman from the Natick tribe in Massachusetts. He was born into slavery in Framingham, Massachusetts, but from an early age he sought freedom, escaping from his enslaver in 1750. For over 20 years he lived as a free man, working as a sailor and a dock worker, occupations that gave him both independence and a deep understanding of the hardships of working-class people in colonial America. On the night of March 5, 1770, tensions in Boston were at a breaking point. British soldiers had occupied the city to enforce unfair taxes, and the local population, many of them workers like Attucks, were angry and frustrated. That evening, a confrontation broke out between a group of colonists and British troops near the Old State House. Crispus Attucks found himself at the front of this growing crowd. Accounts differ on whether he was there as a leader or simply as a man caught in the moment, but what is clear is that he stood boldly at the center of the resistance. When British soldiers opened fire, Attucks was the first to fall, shot twice in the chest. He died instantly, becoming the first casualty of what history calls the Boston Massacre. Yet, despite his central role, Crispus Attucks was often left out of early histories of the Revolution. His identity as a man of color made many uncomfortable with crediting him as the first to shed blood for American freedom. Over time, Black abolitionists in the 19th century revived his story, pointing to his courage as proof that African Americans had fought and died for the nation's liberty from the very beginning. Today, Attucks stands as more than just a name in a textbook. He represents the countless Black and indigenous people whose sacrifices built this country, but whose contributions were too often ignored. Crispus Attucks reminds us that the fight for freedom has never been limited to one race, and that the first blood spill for America's independence came from a man who himself had once been denied freedom.